with a girl that I was madly in love with a few years ago, and after breaking up Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me yet, my name is Adam, I am 22 years old and I run a digital media marketing agency called Evoa Media that helps e-com brands scale their business through effective Facebook ad campaigns. So if you don't want to miss out on future videos, personal growth related videos as well as business related videos, then make sure to subscribe to my channel down below. But anyways, today I want to talk about some very personal things that had and still have a very huge impact on my everyday life, business wise as well as personal wise. So let's talk about breakups. Now, the reason why I'm talking about relationships and breakups today is because relationships have a very huge impact on your mind, first of all, and second of all, on your emotional state. I mean, most of us do already know the feeling of being madly in love with somebody, right? I mean, you're constantly thinking about your partner, everything is wonderful and beautiful, and you're the happiest person on earth. Being in love is the most beautiful feeling we as human beings can experience, so I don't think I have to go too much into detail about it. What I want to touch on, however, are breakups. Breakups can be very hard and they do also have the power of literally destroying people, and I have seen this happen a lot of the times with people that I know already. Now in my case, I have been in a rather long relationship with a girl that I was madly in love with a few years ago, and after breaking up it took me a very long time to finally be able to find myself again. As we have been teenagers at that time, we pretty much experienced a lot of new things together, things that really made this relationship even more intense and even more special, making the whole breakup process even harder than it already was. Now, I also started a new life chapter at the time and I felt very lost a lot of the times because I didn't really know how to feel or what to do, right? Because you see, we as human beings, we love things that we already know, things that we are familiar with, right? And for me at that time, there was nothing that I already knew because, like I mentioned, everything was completely new to me and completely different. And because of that, I felt very lonely and depressed a lot of the times. And it took me a very long time to be able to gain control over my life again. I didn't see any success with my business at the time or with pretty much anything, but looking back, I'm not really surprised because I was in a constant state of sadness, focusing only on the past, which, by the way, is pretty much the worst thing you could do because in life, past and future don't really matter. The only thing you should really pay attention to is the present moment. Now, don't get me wrong, I was working very hard at that time, but it just seemed that no matter what, I just wasn't able to finally make it happen. And I only saw success, in life and with my business once I really let go of the past and once I really only focused on the present moment. There's this saying, and I don't know if you heard it before, there are no business problems, only personal problems that do reflect onto your business. And I find this to be very true from my personal experience. Now, I can't tell you the secret that will heal your broken heart and that will make you love your life even more than before, because there simply is no secret. What I can do, however, is to tell you what helped me to overcome this difficult time and what helped me love my life even more than before. Number one, work on yourself and become the best version of yourself. This will not only help you to overcome this difficult time, but it will also help you to attract better and better things every single day. And here's the reason for that. Now, the world is pretty much like a mirror, right? And it always reflects your inner state. So if you are the best version of yourself, you do also attract the best versions of anything around you. Work out, read books, work on your business or focus on your education. I don't know, whatever it is, just focus on yourself at that moment because you really owe yourself that. People usually say that being around friends or being around people in general is the best cure for that kind of situation, but for me personally, I found out that it's quite the opposite, to be honest with you. When I was alone for longer periods of time, I was really able to connect with myself again, to truly focus on the present moment and to really let go of negative thoughts and emotions. When you're all alone, you really have to focus on yourself and on your thoughts, right? Because there is no distraction from family or friends, and especially at the beginning, this might be a very difficult task because you are so used to having a second person, all of the time listening to your problems and whatnot. And especially at that time, it might be quite difficult to accept all those thoughts and emotions that you're having and just being on your own at that time, right? But in the long term, it's pretty much the best thing you could do because you accept yourself as you are, you accept your thoughts and emotions and feelings and whatnot, and you really gain a certain level of harmony and inner peace, which is pretty much one of the best feelings out there. By really focusing on yourself, by meditating and by really understanding how the universe works, you really gain a certain level of happiness that no other person out there, or like no relationship, will ever be able to bring to you. It's quite interesting because I always heard about those kind of things, but I never really tried them out on my own because I always thought that it's kind of nonsense and that it won't be able to help me out anyways and that I'm way too cool for this, or I don't know. But well, what should I say? Once I really, started implementing those things, also implementing them into my daily routines and whatnot, I really started to realize and see how beautiful this life is, first of all, and second of all, I really gained a certain level of happiness and self-love that is pretty much unheard of, and you won't really be able to understand what I'm talking about right now until you really try it out for yourself. So those are 3 things that really helped me to overcome my broken heart and to also love my life even more than before. Once I reached that level of happiness and self-love, my business really started taking off and I attracted better and better things every single day, like literally. Don't depend on another person to bring you joy, because if you do so, you will never be truly happy and you will be in a constant state of fear because you will never know when your partner might be gone, right? So to sum this video up, focus on yourself, focus on the present moment and truly love yourself and everything around you, because if you do so, you will not only be the happiest person on earth, but you will also attract better and better things every single day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed watching it. If so, then please don't forget to leave a like down below. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on future videos exactly like this one. Also follow me on Instagram at AdamK. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye bye.